Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and I have come on to do my wrap-up part 2 for Queers Gone By. This is Kathy Trithart's, her second choice, and these are the prompts for FRIDA KAHLO. And so for the first book, for the first challenge I did, it was read a book written or set during 1907 through 1954, which was for the time that she was alive. And I picked Reliable Wife, and that is by Robert Goulrick. I gave this 3 stars. This was not quite what I thought. This was set in 1907. This was set in 1907, and then maybe 1908. And it's about a man who lives in Wisconsin, and he advertises for a wife. And so I thought that was kind of going to be the story, and about how, you know, she comes and they fall in love and da-da-da-da, because I've read stories like that before and really enjoyed them. But no, that wasn't what the story was about. Well, it kind of was, but not really. She actually has an agenda, and there's some twists and things to this book that I didn't really enjoy. I mean, others might, but I didn't. I can't really say a lot without spoiling it. I mean, the writing was pretty good, so I might read another book by him, but I just did not enjoy the way this one went, and the twists and the ending. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I don't know. I can't even tell you why. I guess I was just because I was expecting to be it to be that kind of book, and then it ended up not being the kind of book I thought it was going to be. And then it was more, not really a thriller, but just kind of a, I don't even know how to describe it, but I don't know. I gave this one a 3. So and that's much been my only dislikable book lately. I've been reading some really, really good ones. So the second prompt for this one was read a graphic novel, and I chose to read Speak by Lori Halls Anderson. This one is all about a girl who has been raped and how she hides it from herself, kind of, and throughout the book how she learns to speak up for herself. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Thought it was real, a real good interpretation of how somebody, I mean, just for somebody that's never been in that situation, I believe this is a good representation of how someone going through that, what their inside dialogue and things like that would be. And I gave this 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm really glad I read it, and really glad I actually read it in this form, in the graphic novel, because I know she also has a novel, which I have not read, so I cannot say what the differences are, but I really enjoyed this graphic novel. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about that one. And then the third one was read a book with a disabled character. Oh, this was an awesome book. I chose to read Love from A to Z by S.K. Ali. I also gave this one 5 stars. This book was so cute and so amazing, but then on the other hand, it was so telling of how a Muslim teen might feel, and how they might feel persecuted, and how they are persecuted, and how people make them feel for being persecuted, or in having those feelings. But this is about 2 teens. I think he's a teen, or he might be 20. I can't remember. Anyway, because he's getting ready to he's in college and she's in high school. So, he is Canadian. He lives in Qatar now with his dad and sister. And he has multiple sclerosis. And he doesn't want to tell anybody. And he's Muslim. He's a convert. She is from America, and she's going to Qatar to visit her aunt, and she's going a little early because she's supposed to go on spring break, but she's going a little early because she got in trouble. And she's a very angry person, and things just kind of get worse as it seems like she just can't control it. And so it's these two dealing with their own issues, and then they meet, and them trying to deal with their own issues as well as deal with each other. It is a very sweet book. Really enjoyed it. A different kind of perspective of how it is to deal with everything in life, plus being a teen and having to deal with everything like that. So, but yeah, I would highly recommend this book. And yeah, and Saajid from my books are my social life. He's the one that recommended this to me, and luckily my library had it. And yeah, I'm so thankful for him. He recommends the best book. So if you guys haven't checked out his channel, you really should. And I will try to remember to link it down below. Plus, I'll link a playlist of all of the Queers Gone By, the TBR list, and the wrap-up list. Okay, so the next challenge is to read a book set in Mexico or Mexican main character. And this one is The Girl Who Could Silence the Wind. Sorry, guys, that's my phone. By Meg Medina. This one is actually about a Mexican girl, and it is set in Mexico. And it is about a girl who, on the day she was born, there was a storm, and as soon as she was born, everything quieted. And so they think she has magical powers. And so throughout her life, they basically come to her for her prayers and expect her to fix everything. And there is an incident where she prayed and she couldn't save a boy's life, and so she ends up going away. Now, by the synopsis, I thought she ran away. She didn't. She actually told her family she was leaving and, things like that. But she was going away to the city to work. But then, on the meantime, something happens at home, and she ends up having to go back, and, some other things happen. I mean, this book was okay. I gave it 4 stars. I've been thinking I might give it 3, but I'm not sure. I did enjoy the writing. I did enjoy the story. But it was just it was like, I don't know, it seemed very abrupt, the ending, kind of. Because it's like we were building up to something, and then it kind of fizzled. I don't know. But it was really good, though, like I said. And to learn about some of the customs and things, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And the last book is to read a book with an aesthetically pleasing cover. And for this one, I chose Reign of the Fallen because I just love this cover. You guys can't really see how pretty and how the jewels look, because these are really like green, and it's just really pretty. And I don't know, I like this cover. But it's Reign of the Fallen by Sarah Glenn Marsh. This is about a female necromancer. And in this world, the kings and dukes and things, when they die, they end up getting raised again. They end up getting brought back to life by the necromancers. And the necromancers go into the Shadowland. I think that's what it's called. Deadlands, not Shadowlands. Deadlands. She goes into the Deadlands, and they retrieve the spirit and bring it back. And then the bodies have to be totally covered because if any part of these dead that have been brought back, if any part of them gets seen, they turn into shades, and shades eat people. So it's not a good thing. So yeah, she's going along having a good life, and then all of a sudden the dead start becoming shades, and the shades start attacking people, and so they have to figure out what's going on. Some things happen to her, and she ends up becoming addicted to something, and then, so she's out of it, and some other things happen, and we've got a little bit of a mystery, which I didn't mind in this book. And there are queer characters in this book, and it's really great. It's just a really amazing book. And I mean, there's other magic, because there's beast masters, and there's people that can control animals, or an animal, I guess. It's just one, because I think it's like their familiar or whatever. But yeah, I can't wait to read the second one, because I want to find out what happens after this one. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this book. I did give it 5 stars. But yeah, if you like this kind of if this sounds good, I would definitely highly recommend it to you. So I'm sorry guys, I'm a little out of it. I'm not feeling good, but I needed to get this video filmed, because I need to get these back, and I have the next 2. Well, actually, not technically the next 2. I have the one after this one, and then I skipped one, and then I have one after that to do for the next TBRs for the Queers Gone By. So you'll be seeing another video up here soon, to let you know what I'm going to be reading next for these books. So anyway, guys, these are the books that I read for the next part of Queers Gone By. I haven't heard of anybody else that's really doing this. But I'm really enjoying this, and I think because it ends in August, and I know I'm not going to be able to finish them, but I think even though it's ending in August, I'm still going to continue and finish the readathon, no matter how long it takes, because I'm loving these prompts and loving the books that I'm finding for these prompts. So I will kind of end it, like tell you, hey, it's ended, but then continue with the prompts and read, and then I'll have all of those in the playlist below. So, but anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to always be kind to one another, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.